Warning, parental guidance is advised.
You know, there's a special place.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, there's a special place in hell for people who
interrupt people.
People who fucking like leave dog shit just in the grass.
Yeah.
For people to step on.
Yeah.
That is one of the worst things.
Yeah.
Ever.
Wait a second, you're not Dan.
I know I'm not. Going by podcast law, I'm Dan. So
okay, that's fine. That's fine.
But that's it. That's all I've got this week.
I was on the internet yesterday, right?
What the fuck? Get off.
Oh, okay, bye.
Get off the internet.
Go to the intro. Go to the intro. Go on, do it.
Tripod. 3 cunts and they're sitting here doing nothing but it's a tripod. Tripod. We talk about pedos. Oh, we're finished.
Have you ever heard that intro before,
No, that's
Matt?
the first time I'm hearing that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Nice.
I wanted to include Dan in this session, so there he was.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Dan is.
In loving memory of Dan, he is no longer with us.
Dan is sadly dead.
Rip Daddy.
He was.
That's not very good at the moment. He's
The,
just been to 2 funerals, hasn't he? So.
Oh God.
Dan is very
I
sadly
didn't
not
know that.
dead.
Do you want me to rewind and cut that out?
No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
He'll be fine. You'll love it.
Dan is busy. So
He's a busy
we've got
boy.
Matt instead.
It's me. I'm Dan.
Tonight
Remember
the
that?
role of Dan Cameron will be played by Matt Thorpe.
Remember that throwback?
Haha, sex.
Haha.
Ha-ha.
I punch people.
So Dan, how you doing? Anyway, so hello and welcome to the Tripod with me, Lone Enigma, also known as Ashley. Depends what mood you're in, really, doesn't it?
I never call you Lone Enigma ever.
It's because it's not my real name.
No, that's why I don't call you that.
I don't call you Delta Crafter 11, do I?
That's not my. That's not even my username anymore, my friend.
It's Matthew
Why?
Thorpe, right?
It's just Kevin
Oh, okay.
on
sorry.
everything. That's pretty much. It's just been that for like
and
5
to
years.
my left,
What up, Drama Alert Nation?
Fuck off,
I'm
Kingstar.
your host, Killer Jason.
Banned from Twitter.
he's not banned from Twitter
Let's
anymore.
get
Was banned from
right
Twitter.
into the news. Hi,
It's Jason.
how you doing?
And in front of me is...
Hello, I'm Matthew. Matholomeus is my full name. Thank you. Please call me Matholomeus for the rest of the podcast. Otherwise, I will be suing you for not using my pronouns.
Timeout wafers. Very good. Good stuff.
And to my right, inside the glass box, we keep him at all times because he's a danger to society.
Well, hello, and thank you very much for that.
It's Ball.
I like how he doesn't introduce himself as well because he doesn't want to be connected to that.
He's not. It's fine.
I want to keep as distant as possible.
That's actually why he's in the glass box. To
We
protect him
are-
from us.
Yeah.
In reality, we're in the glass box.
we are the public danger.
He just doesn't have an
Yeah.
immune system, so if we sneeze, he dies.
I do have a cold right now.
Oh, so I did have one.
I
I'm
did as
recovering
well.
from
I'm
a
just
cold.
recovering
It's
from it
awful.
as well.
I'm also recovering. I
can
sounded
breathe
like
now.
I sound like shit the other day, according to Jason.
He really did. He
Sounds
sounded a
shit,
lot
generally.
worse than he apparently was.
Oh yeah, I never felt that bad other than last night. That was the worst of it.
Yeah,
But I'm fine now.
I had it for like a week and a half, if that. Where it wasn't even like I was sneezing and that shit. It's just my nose. My nose was like dripping
Yeah.
all of the time.
See, I had a blocked nose and I've got a bit of a cough and I've still
Yeah.
got a bit of a cough.
It didn't go to my throat, weirdly enough. It was weird. It literally just stayed
proof.
on my nose. Or
Yeah.
in my nose, technically. But it was really fucking annoying.
Now, it's been a while since we did the podcast. I can't remember. Do we do this is the catch-up session? Or did we move on to another segment for that? I can
We
genuinely
move on
can't
to
remember.
another section for the catch.
In that case,
Ha
welcome to the catch-up sesh. As I said before, I'm Ashley. Nice to meet you. How you doing? I like long walks on the beach.
This is how you fucking open the catch-up. So what are you talking about?
I don't know. I can't remember. How's your week been, guys?
Who wants to go first?
Sure has been a week.
I'll go first. For the first time ever.
I think Matt wanted to go first.
No, it sure has been a week. I don't have anything else to add yet. I've got to think about what I actually did.
You go first, Ash, then.
I've been ill, as I said. I've been raising some more money.
I thought you were going to say children for a minute.
Raising
Raising
some
7 children in my
No, I've been
in my
raising
basement.
some more money.
My basement.
My mum did
I don't let them out.
my mum did a bake sale at her work, and altogether she's raised £280.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
That's
Didn't
really
know about
nice.
that. Awesome.
Thanks to Mum. I'll show you the picture. The
Thank
cake
you,
she made
Mama.
later.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah, she made £280 with Excel at work, and now I'm doing. This is going to be the next episode I upload because it's going to be in-date information.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to be shaving all my hair off
You're
and
going
my beard.
You're going One Punch Man.
Yes, he's going to be bald.
I'm going to be going full egg.
Full egg.
Ash is going to be bald.
Oh my god, that's going to be so weird.
Yep. I've not had my hair fully shaven since I was 7.
Dan will be here to enjoy it.
Yep.
Oh god.
So yeah,
I'm not looking forward.
To
looking
relish.
I wear a
really
hat.
cold.
It's fine.
Like, I've already got Josh to
Yeah.
look at.
But the thing is, right, I'm not just buzzing it down. I'm like getting shaving cream and a razor.
Yeah,
So I'm going full egg.
full egg.
Yeah.
Going Eggman.
I might just buzz the beard down though.
Fair enough. Still keep the. Oh my god, just keep the beard,
No.
please. Just keep the beard.
I'll shave the hair
Well,
off
so then we-
first. It looks
Or
So,
go,
so then we can be like, oh look, his hair travelled to the other end of his face.
or just shave all the hair, but like 3 hairs on your head. Go like Homer Simpson.
His hair migrated.
you could.
my hair went south for the winter.
And as you can see, Ashley's hair is migrating down south.
You could do an Ed cosplay from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Oh my
He's
god.
got the 3. No, it's
Yeah.
Eddie, isn't it? Who
Yeah.
has
Eddie?
the 3?
Oh, yeah, he
the
does,
3,
yeah.
yeah.
Because
You could do an Eddie.
Ed has the like sack on his head, right?
He's
It's
got
like-
the buzz cut.
Yeah. Oh, buzz cut. Yeah.
I've got a good joke about hair.
Go on,
There's a guy, right, he's mostly bald, very, 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 very fussy about his hair.
Mm-hmm.
He's only got 3 hairs left.
Yeah.
So he goes into the barber's. The barber looks at him and thought, oh, a bit puzzled. What can I do for you, sir? He said, right, I'd like just a side parting, just neaten it up. So the barber goes, okay, right, okay. So he starts, and then just a bit of a comb, and one of the hairs comes out. So he's got 2, and he goes, excuse me, sir, one of your hairs has come out. He goes, oh, okay, do a centre parting then. Okay, so then barber gets the can get into centre part, one of the hairs comes out. He thinks, shit. Excuse me, sir, another one of your hairs has come out. Bloke goes, I'll just leave it messy.
Why?
What the single?
And the final bit of information is, as I was saying in the intro, I went on the internet last night and
off.
I saw that Donald Trump is trying to ban bump stocks on guns.
Oh no, I heard about that this morning actually.
Yeah,
On-
basically a bump stock is a attachment you can put on a semi-automatic rifle, and it reduces the amount of recoil you get when you fire it, so you can fire a lot more shots quicker. So essentially, it turns a semi-automatic rifle into an assault weapon.
Did you see this on Philly D's show, or
No,
did you just?
no.
Oh, that's why I saw it on this
I
morning.
looked at
It means you
watched
can
it.
shoot more bullets in a straight line
Yeah.
into your
So
victim.
it turns a single shot rifle into an assault weapon.
It's
so
what
he's-
the Las Vegas killer used.
Yeah.
So congratulations on Donald Trump for finally doing something about that.
I went on
about
Facebook.
2 or 3 months after it happened.
Don't.
I went on
No.
Facebook and looked at the
go on
people
Facebook.
who what people were saying about it. It's like, oh, this is bad because, like you said, banning bump stocks and possibly among other things. This means there's a door open for a full ban against guns. That's bad. I saw one guy going like, "Stop being a pussy," and it was a video of him
Fucking
cutting his gun in
America.
half with a fucking buzzsaw.
God damn it, America! What are you doing? Get your shit together. Get it,
Yeah.
put it all in a basket. Just fucking get it together.
So
ridiculous.
Jason, how's your week been?
How's my week been? It's been pretty chill, you know. It's been
Yeah.
pretty all right. Haven't done much. Managed to spend about £100 in a week. That was
Sick.
pretty fun.
Good for you.
I got a new controller because my old one exploded. Like literally, the wire.
It didn't actually explode.
Well, it looked like it. Like it was. There was like a little chip. You know how you get like a little like snag in the wire sometimes, like the little rubber bit. Yeah, it was like that. The next day, I'm like, I'll leave it. Okay. Next day, I go to where it is and I look at it and it's just like split off. The wires are all like untangling and breaking off and stuff. I'm like, that's a bit bad. Still worked for some reason. So I was like, okay.
You
well,
still used it.
yeah, I still used it. There's footage of me using it. I used it on stream last week.
You dumb. You
Well,
dumb.
it works.
It wouldn't have electrocuted
worked.
him.
I know, but-
So, but yeah, I was sort of like, yeah, I should probably get a new one
I wouldn't have chanced that
before
shit.
it, like, before it breaks.
Before you die.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, I'll get a new one. I've got a wireless one now, so I can take it anywhere in the house.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Squawk, squawk.
Congratulations.
So that's about the highlight of my week.
Getting a new controller.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He really hasn't done much.
But I mean,
I was going to say.
But I mean, this is last time we did this was like 3
about the set,
4
Jason?
months ago. The set. Yeah. Oh yeah, me and Ash are building a set for a future thing that we'll be doing.
Yep. In my house.
We managed to get
Porno
it
set.
down to around £40
Mm-hmm.
for the whole set, which is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty happy with that.
Yes.
I don't know what this is for, so that's cool.
Ooh.
Yes.
Or I do, and I just don't know.
You don't.
No,
know.
you
I can't
don't.
remember.
You
I was
don't.
going to say because
Matt's
remember
never
you've told me
involved.
about one thing.
I've only talked.
I won't say it on here. but You told me about one thing.
That's not a set.
But that's
thing,
not the
is
set
it? No,
thing.
that doesn't require a set.
No, I
really.
didn't think it would, so I didn't think it was that.
I'm
Is
not
it
sure
a
what you're
secret?
referencing.
It
What,
is.
the thing that,
It
the thing
involve-
that Jason's doing.
It
Yeah.
involves.
No, it's not.
It involves food, Ashley. It involves food.
Oh yeah, that's different. That's
Yeah,
different.
no,
That's different.
that's the one thing you told me about that. But
I thought I told you about a different thing.
Fair enough.
I have a lot of projects.
That you're never going to complete or do.
I am going to complete them.
Okay.
I have one.
It's just a case of
right now.
sorting them
sorry.
all out.
I have two. You know, one of them being that, and the other one being my sick ass rap album, which will come out at the end of the year.
Hell yeah,
He just dabbed.
he did.
I did.
Oh. That was weird. That sort of like I was like,
Oh, I was like,
I
oh.
was so used to the sound.
I
it
was
was
so
like,
used to
what?
the sound. I was
No,
like,
it's like I got used to it. I just thought it was the mics.
I thought something fucking broke.
so wait,
hear
are we going to
myself.
hear that for like?
No,
the
that
first
won't be on the
bit?
recording.
Okay.
No, that won't be on the. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be on the recording, but I couldn't
Yeah.
work out whether it was coming
Oh,
from.
It feels
okay,
kind of
it's fine.
lonely without the sound now.
Yeah,
We need something.
and it was no. I
I'll do
left
it,
my
I'll do it.
guitar processor on, so that was it.
Oh, that
How's your
makes
week been,
sense,
Matt?
yeah.
That's my week been.
Yeah.
It's been all right actually.
Keep banging my nose on the mic, so carry
Stop
on.
doing that then. It's been good. Nothing too exciting really, but I did get an apprenticeship,
Well done,
which
Matt.
took only 2 years.
Only 2 years.
Only 2 years.
Is this your
of,
first job?
Yeah, it's not really a job, is it? You think about it, but yeah.
With any luck, I'll get a job in the next 10 years.
Yatta! Anyway,
Yeah.
but no.
Well done,
It's,
Matt.
it's good.
I'm very proud
to be
of you.
fair, the I was doing work experience for them, for about 6 weeks ish, probably a bit more than that. It's got a bit boring.
And you were
after
like,
a while.
"Fuck this, give me a job."
Pretty much. At the end of it, I felt like I'm just doing free labour at this point. They're not even training me in anything because I'm just creating catalogues for them.
Yeah.
The fun part is designing it because I'm like, oh, I get to actually be kind of creative and have come at design, and then you have to copy paste about like 50 pages of
Sick.
specifications and
Nice.
products. And I want to die.
Nice.
Nice.
It's so boring.
Fair enough. So well done, Matt.
But yeah, I achieved something in my pathetic life.
Paul, how's your week been?
Yay.
We don't really have enough time to cover everything, actually.
Okay, just quickly give us like a brief
quick
bang bang
rundown,
bang.
right, okay, I broke my metatarsal.
Sick.
I've pulled my shoulder really badly.
Well
I've
done.
been quite ill. I got a
Nice.
letter from the
Everyone's.
council who wants to. Well, I can't even explain what's going on at the moment.
Awesome.
I've got problems with my daughter.
Can't find her.
Blah 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 blah. Well, she's got problems with her bank, and they're pissing me off because they won't speak to me. And now I've got attorney rights, and now they still don't want to speak to me because they've screwed up. But
like,
my other bank owe me about $6,000, and they're refusing to pay it. So,
Nice. So the
Yeah.
moral of the story is: don't fuck with Paul if he's going to write some letters.
no.
yeah, I'm writing some letters.
He's writing some fucking letters, everyone.
He's going to
So-
write some. Fucking...
Don't.
My
mess.
favourite letter is X.
I did.
What
I
about you?
did. I did warn them. I did warn them. I told them. I wrote them a letter saying, "I'm warning you.
I'm going to write you a letter.
I'm going to write a letter."
I'm gonna
It's
write.
going to be a big F.
I'm gonna write another letter.
Yeah. So that's my
The
week.
next one.
I'm going
will
to write a
be
love letter.
The next one will be made out of newspaper.
Next
clippings.
letter you should
Yeah,
write.
cut
Just put a
up
fuck ton of
pieces.
glitter in it.
just put a picture of your dick in there. That'll intimidate me.
I think they can do something about that. Can't they?
And a hammer. And a hammer.
And a hammer.
Right next to it.
His
What, a
dick is a
picture of a
hammer.
hammer or an actual hammer?
No, not like hammering his dick. Just his dick and a hammer.
It's like
How are you gonna
It's
set-
it's like a threatening
size
factor.
comparison.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Send a banana.
Either way, you're going to get
Shoe on head.
fucked.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I have like two really big burly guys in sailor outfits to come deliver to him.
yeah. Trouble is, it's going to a very senior MP in Parliament.
With
so,
assless chaps.
Yeah, assless chaps are the important part.
we'll see.
Okay.
I'll keep you updated on it.
Well, that
Alright.
was the catch-up
Sounds good.
sesh. That was
Sounds good.
that
Have a
was nice.
catch-up sesh on what's going on.
Hell yeah! But that was the catch-up sesh. Let's move swiftly on. We're gonna get a drink. So Jason's going to talk about acting, so I'm going to go get a drink.
Hi. So,
Did you not just have one?
so
Do you want a drink,
a couple of weeks
What do you
ago,
want?
I think it was a couple of weeks ago now, right?
It was, yes, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, we did our production of Robin Hood.
We did.
a
The pantomime.
Pantomime of the story
Wife might be in there.
where the Sheriff of Nottingham has a mother who is a witch.
Which is which?
Which is which?
The one on the left.
And yeah, that's
It was,
about it.
yeah, it was reasonably well written, wasn't it? David did a good job, I think, on the writing.
I would say that is probably the best written one in terms of jokes and spreading them out.
Yeah, the
between
whole thing
characters.
was funny.
Every
Yeah.
character got a chance to have their own jokes,
Yeah,
which I was quite happy about.
very good it was.
And I was listened to, in terms of suggestions.
Yeah, you were,
Got
actually.
to put my
yeah.
own bits in.
Yeah.
We got to choreograph our own song,
Yeah.
and I'm happy about that because I've never been able to do that before.
No, well, you've always been told what
Yeah,
to
they've
do.
always been like, you do this, you
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
But we sort of like took our own parts. And we're like, yeah, let's just do that way.
And it went down really well. I thought the set was brilliant.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Paul did the set. guys.
Oh, yes, I did. Yeah.
It was very good
Self-congratulatory
though. It was very good.
But we sold out every performance.
Yes.
Bar one, I think. We only had
Good job.
2
And that's-
seats left. Yeah.
That's the first time in ages.
I think I know a few
that's
people
happened.
who either do the set with you or do the performance with you. I was going to say I probably shouldn't say their names on the thing, but
We can bleep them.
huh?
We can
bleep.
bleep
Oh,
them.
fair enough. You know Claire Rowbottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's one of my friends, and she was also my English teacher,
Yeah.
which is funny. I know Matt. I don't know if you know Matt Rowbottom. I don't know if he
Yep.
helps at all.
Yeah.
Because he's the sound engineer. He's also the sound engineer for my dad's old band.
Excuse me,
I
sorry.
think- yeah, I
I,
think- I
just had
think-
something stuck in my throat there.
I think Paul had a spat with him actually.
Oh, whoopsie daisy!
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Unfortunately, and I can say this on air, Matt broke every single rule in the engineering handbook of engineering, basically. I'm afraid. Every single... Yeah. Well, he shouldn't have interfered. Full stop. End of. I'm not going any further than that. You don't adjust a desk that someone else has set up.
Yeah.
Ripples.
And yeah, we
No,
won't
that's
we
fair.
won't go there. I think he understood
Yeah.
that that was not the thing to do, and it did screw up, and it really did screw up the Sunday performance, which is a
Yeah.
bit of a shame because it did bugger it up. But
I
we got it fixed for the next weekend. But yeah, but no, we do know them. They're very nice. They're very good. Claire's good at acting, and Matt's really good. He gets involved, and I mean he did a really good job in Dad's Army. I thought
He did, actually. I
He was
really
he was
liked him in
brilliant in that. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the Sunday performance was pretty bad anyway because I was feeling like death.
You were.
that day.
I thought you were going to die.
I
Saturday
was-
night, I thought I'm not going to see him Sunday. He was that bad.
Were you ill still?
He
I was pretty fucking.
Because I remember
mad
you being
at
ill.
that moment.
Like
yeah, yeah.
everyone was ill. Like who I know.
He was dosed up with loads of stuff.
I was pretty bad on Saturday, and I remember by the end of the day I was like, okay, I'm feeling better now. I'm sure I'll be fine on Sunday. And I wake up on Sunday and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. You think
is
it's just going to get
awful.
better as the week goes. It really doesn't.
Yeah, it got so much.
It just ramps up
worse.
for no reason. You're
But
like, oh, I
like-
feel better today, and
but
then the
like-
next
Yeah,
day, you're dead.
Exactly. That's
I'm
what
pretty
happened
sure
to
I
me,
was
yeah.
gripped for like a full 7 days on that.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It was horrendous.
I had it for 4 weeks and 3 days.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, my wife had 4 weeks.
I'm
as
back.
well.
Hello. Are we still talking about Robin Hood?
No, we've just
Yeah.
come to the end of it, saying how fantastic it was. You missed a superb. You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
was at training event. I had no upfront.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I was really happy that I got to go
Unfortunately.
around
I didn't
playing
go, I just
ukulele
agreed.
really badly.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was good.
We were
What'd you say,
given.
Matt?
I was given a ukulele,
Wait, so-
and
Okay.
and it was my lute
Oh, okay, fair enough.
because I'm the bard.
We didn't have a loot.
Yeah,
Well,
we didn't have a lute,
as
so
this
we had a
episode's coming
ukulele.
out like today or tomorrow, whenever it gets to me, I would like to remind everyone to go if in Peterborough to go see Oliver, which Jason's in.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the Crescent Theatre.
Yes.
What's the date?
Oliver, that's in March.
Give me a sec.
Sorry, he's just getting a leaflet out.
Oh.
I have leaflets on me because I am
Shameless
a
self-promotion.
shameless whore.
Shameless self.
Did you lock the door, Ash?
I did.
Good job, Ben.
Is there a key anyway? You've got it.
From the
I've got it,
15th to the 17th of March, 2018, Oliver, a musical by Lionel Bart. An amateur production by the kind permission of Musicscope.
Wow.
The Cresset.
Shameless self-plug.
There we go.
Wow.
And that's one performance on the 15th, one on the 16th, and two on the 17th.
Nice.
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 There you go.
And Jason's playing Fagin.
Fagin.
What
Fagin.
did you call me?
Fagin.
Fuck off. How dare you say that?
Folk off.
Now then, yeah. Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Next segment.
Fuck.
Next segment.
Wow, let's bring down the music, you know.
That was a great intro, actually.
I know. Chill out a little bit.
I'll give it
Turn down the lights.
Give it a 6 out of 10.
And let's start some tripod and chill.
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tripod and chill. Oh my.
Today, I think these two are going to talk about weeb shit. So you know.
Weeb shit.
Yeah.
We're talking about weeb
Go
shit.
on.
Yeah. So the winter anime season is in full swing.
I don't even watch that
Moment.
much of it. That's the thing. I don't like go through and like.
Stop pretending,
I
just
watch-
talk
I
about
don't.
weeb shit.
I watched 3 shows.
Yeah, he's
That's
watching
it.
3 shows at the moment.
There's some people who go out and like, all right, well, let's watch every single one.
Let's watch every single one, all 80 shows that are premiering this month. It's getting fucking ridiculous
Yeah.
with anime, right? You think like a couple of years ago, 30 shows would come out a season. And that sounds like a lot. And then this year it's like 60, 70.
And about what?
Roughly.
About 10 actually get properly watched.
Yeah.
like, all the way through.
And
I'd
that's
say?
just the new ones, right? Then
Yeah.
you've got the returning ones. There's about 30 of those.
Yeah.
OVAs. It's around 30 of those. Movies, usually about 4 or 5 on average per season. That's a lot of fucking content.
Well,
that's
it reminds
really
me,
great.
FMA live action is coming on Netflix.
I'm
It
not,
is.
I really don't want to watch it, but I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna watch it with me.
It's gonna be so bad.
Continue anyway. Sorry.
So yeah.
Just pick a series to talk about that you both seen.
Series Overlord.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about that one because you're really into it.
Yes,
Really into
Overlord.
it.
It's pretty. good. And it's one I've seen as well, so it's pretty.
So
It's pretty
Overlord
good.
is the first series that I watched in Japanese subbed.
Because the dub was
Before
shit.
well, no, the dub didn't exist when I watched it.
I know, but like, we got forced to watch the first episode of it.
the
and
dub
just
was
like,
bad.
It was so bad.
The dub was bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was a dub Puritan. I would
For
not
the
watch
longest of
things
times.
subbed for a couple of years,
Dubs, not subs.
and then I watched this one subbed because I was like, okay, I like the premise of it. But there's no dub, whatever, and I watched it. And I was just like, okay, well, this is really good. I'll just watch the whole thing in one night. And I just
'Cause
did, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm hooked.
Your main problem is that you didn't like to read and watch shit at the same time because it distracted you from what you were watching because you had to read, right?
I have a bad attention span when it comes
That's
to watching
fair enough.
things.
I can understand that.
I can't pay attention too much to stuff on the bottom of the screen. It's
Yeah.
gotten better as I've like pushed myself to pay more attention
I
to
was probably like that at the start when I first started watching anime.
it. But like,
And then you got forced to play loads of visual.
but like, so imagine this
who did
scenario. I'm watching something while I'm having breakfast or something, and I've got to get up quite a lot.
Yeah.
And like, say, put the toast in, or microwave the drink so that I can have hot chocolate and shit. Like
Oh.
that-
You microwave hot chocolate?
I microwave the milk and then put the hot chocolate
Oh,
powder
thank
in.
God.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Who the
was
fuck
gonna say-
microwaves hot chocolate?
Oh no,
That's
you
disgusting.
do the chocolate milk microwave, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's understandable then. I
So-
thought you literally like put the milk in, put the powder in, and then
Oh,
microwaved
God,
it. I'm
no,
like, who the
no.
fuck are you?
Don't
I was actually gonna quit the
don't
podcast
fucking,
straight
don't
away.
fucking put the chocolate powder in like cold milk. That's
Ugh.
disgusting.
Do you like lumps in your hot chocolate?
Oh, it's so gross.
No,
Yum, yum.
no.
Anyway,
Continue. sorry.
But yeah, so when it comes like
What's your
that,
stance on this, Paul?
it's a bit harder to like
I never tried it.
don't.
don't.
I grew up before microwaves and all that, so I had to
On the
boil
old-
your milk up,
Go to a volcano.
scrape the
and,
skin off.
Oh yeah,
Go to
scrape the skin
volcano.
off the milk that happens.
Yeah, the skin's
It's like when you put custard in. Oh, is my mic quieter? It sounds weird.
What he
Huh?
did is he got a chocolate bar, put
It's
it in his
like
mouth,
when you
went up to
put,
a cow
um,
and sucked the milk out of the cow.
I like sucking off cows. Continue. Sorry. Talk about weep shit.
yeah, so
Overlord's a good show.
It's
So,
good.
so but yeah, Overlord changed that for me, and I was like, okay, well maybe I'm now willing to actually watch things. So.
It's also quite surprising it's done as well as it has, because it's one of those genres that is
trapped in a
really,
video game
yeah,
genre,
it's
isn't
it?
really
Yeah.
overdone at this point.
Trapped in another world.
Everyone's just like, all right, no
The thing
more.
is, right, it's overdone, but you've got Sword Art Online, which is bad. Sword Art Online
Obviously.
2, which is bad.
Yeah, well, no, Sword Art Online
One isn't
first
good.
half of the first season.
Isn't that good?
It's not that good, but it's not bad.
But then you've got things like Log Horizon, which is great.
I haven't watched. I still need to watch that one. That's one I
Overlord,
haven't
which is
checked out.
great. And that's just 2 examples of
Yeah,
that genre, you know.
yeah, and there's been loads that are just really generic and bad, and
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
just
So-
like, well, it's just done. It's really overdone.
So
now.
let me think. There has been at least one. I started watching like every season start of
Yeah.
last year, and there has been at least one Trapped in Another World series every season so
Yeah,
far.
so
Tanya the Evil,
mostly
which
tied
was
to video
good.
games.
Well, Tanya the Evil wasn't a video game one, was it?
No, that wasn't a
So
video game.
they are
one,
mostly
right?
tied to video
But-
games because of Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this season they've got Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody,
Yeah.
which is surprisingly good. I was worried it was going to be awful.
There is
Reboot of Death Note, except it's trapped in a video game.
No,
Bye.
no.
Hell yeah.
Please don't.
Hell
ever
yeah.
do
Trapped
that
in the
ever
Death
again.
Note dimension. My life as a demon.
There was one, wasn't there one last
Ooh.
season? MMO Junkie, isn't it? Wasn't it called something like that?
That one wasn't a Trapped in.
That was not Trapped in the World. That's just people playing an MMO.
That was that. Yeah, that was
And that's
people
people
playing
who
an
are really
MMO
addicted to
realistically.
it. It's really funny, actually.
Yeah,
from what
I
I've
was
seen.
like, oh my god, that's
Yeah.
that's great. They're
Please stop
actual
using the
realistic
cry
people
emoji.
playing.
Gene, the Met emoji.
Fuck off.
No,
I want
that
an
one was
emoji
actually
movie
good.
anime, please. Thank you.
And I would recommend watching MMO Junkie if you haven't seen
I need
it.
to. I've only seen clips.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to
Main
remind everyone that
character's
the emoji movie is now
30-year-old
available on Netflix. Thank you very much.
Do not fucking
No, you're not
watch it.
Jack's films. You can't do this. Fuck off.
I can do this.
You see
you
fucking Jack's Film's latest house tour.
It's so good.
Why? Can I just ask? Why?
Anyway, I think the main point there was Overlord's a good show. And
Well, no,
we'll move
because
on.
Yes.
it's a good show. Is because it does something different with the genre that no one else has really done,
Yeah.
which is that he's a fucking villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing. It's like, because most of them they're reincarnated as a hero with black hair. They've got a long coat. They've got a big ass sword.
You're just describing.
They walk
Kirito.
around.
Kirito.
We know it. We know
Yeah,
you're just
exactly.
describing Kirito.
Exactly.
He's got a girlfriend called Asana.
Asuna.
Asana.
and he gets like a harem of girls who he just treats like slabs of meat. You know,
Delivery.
like disregarding them as human beings. They're just there to ogle at.
Reboot of Delivery, but except trapped in an anime. Trapped in an anime, trapped in a video game.
What you mean, Rob?
Yeah.
You mean Rob's life?
Also, it's a lot more. None of the characters. There's only a few human characters it focuses on.
Yeah.
There's like so many
That
different
boy
races
with
in
stupid
the show.
hair.
Yeah,
No, he's not human, is he?
The boys
No.
do Enfrey, right?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's loads of different actual races. Like you would see.
Yeah, it focuses a lot
Whilst-
more on the other races in the.
Whilst
like
all the other
fantasy
shows,
world.
it's just like we
I
follow
like the
our
bit.
main
Yeah, it's
protagonist.
I like
The
the bit
human
where
race. Ooh.
where that. Does my mic sound right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sorry, it just sounds weird in
Sounds
my
left to
headphones.
me.
I don't know what's going on.
it's the ghetto mic.
the
Yeah,
ghetto.
possibly.
mic.
Same with me. It muffles your voice a bit.
I know. Oh,
Just a
fuck.
bit.
I like the bit where all those adventurers go to that cave ready to kill everyone and they just get fucking destroyed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the usual.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
See,
So
see
good.
that's the fun bit about Overlord. You know what's coming every time.
It's like One Punch
Every
Man.
time someone goes up against like one of Ainz's people. Yeah, and One Punch Man sort of plays as, oh, he's bored. Ainz owns it. He's just like,
Oh, yeah,
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 I'm
But-
big, I'm powerful, so what?
I quite
And then
like
he
One
I'm
just
Punch
saying,
Man as
I'm
well.
saying it's
stomps
like
them.
One Punch Man because you know he's going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know he's going to win, but you want to see how he wins.
You want to see how
Yeah.
he wins.
Because like the final battle with Boris, you know, he's
Oh, that's
he's
so
gonna win,
fucking
but it's a
good.
really beautifully animated
It's
battle.
like a really good example from previous season of Overlord, the Sholtier fight,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
where he fucking like 4D chesses that shit.
What?
It was a fucking game of cards. There is what
Was that
it
the
was.
one? Is that the one where like he just like goes, "Oh, I'm gonna wear this armor," which is actually like
Yeah,
light-
he fucking ruses her by being like, "Oh no, I'm weak to light damage." When he like chose armor that like negated light
Yeah.
damage,
Yeah.
so
What
she
a
just
fucking
wasted
troll.
all of her magic on
What a
light
fucking
damage.
troll.
And then he's just like, "Surprise, bitch!" I'm gonna
I like the one where I like the one where he fights that girl and just crushes her to death.
Oh yeah, it was just I'm going to hug you to death and just crushes her. It's great.
Anyway,
good
speaking
shit.
of, watch some more anime in your life, and let's move on.
Watch more anime in your
It's
life.
pretty good.
That was Tripod and Chill.
We literally just talked about Overlord.
They
Yeah.
do they do some anime on Pornhub.
That's
Apparently.
called hentai.
Apparently.
That is called yeah, that's hentai.
Someone told me that.
There's a website called
hentai.
Hentai Haven. It's full
Is
of
it?
hentai.
It's
Yeah.
hentai.
Yeah, so I've been told by Samwise Gamgee.
No, I was told this by what was his name? Jason Gould. Moving on.
Excuse me.
Next segment.
Mate.
Hello, everyone. I've got a very special treat for the,
We
for the
don't.
guys here.
Fucking don't.
This is gonna be fun. I've bought various baby food, 4 varieties of baby food, and I'm going to blindfold them and feed them the baby food and have them guess the flavours.
I don't want to eat baby food.
You don't have a choice,
I don't want to eat baby food.
but there is a
Why?
prize for the winner. The winner gets a nice box of sour jelly beans.
I was gonna say jelly beans and babies are very different.
jelly
actually.
babies.
jelly babies.
So let's just pause the recording while we set everything up. And
Shut the fuck up,
yeah.
Jason.
So baby food. What's your opinion on baby food, Matt and Jason?
Die. I don't want to eat it. That's my opinion right now.
Don't worry. Why have you got your head up like that?
Because
Can you see the mic if you like that?
no, I actually can't.
I've
I
got
don't
my
know.
eyes closed.
It feels like I'm
There's
talking
a
more into the mic
secondary
like that.
precaution.
Okay,
Where's
fair
the
enough.
mic? Am I
The
like?
mic's right in front of you, yeah.
No, no.
Right, I was a little bit
So
off there.
yeah, I'm going to film this bit as well. So it'll be put on my YouTube channel. Also, be put on screen.
Pornhub.
I'll add it onto screen
on
And on Pornhub too.
on Pornhub. Yeah.
Yep.
Two
Two
innocent-
white boys getting
Two white boys getting trashed by getting messy.
two white boys being force fed meat.
Oh, there's meat. There's meat. It's a
Or
clue.
is there?
There's it. Oh, fuck! You throw me off.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I'm going to give the camera to Paul and we'll start recording. Okay.
Whose name Jeff? My name Jeff.
How much is that dog in the window?
Cat meow meow.
Okay, so we'll start with the first one.
Gravelly nose.
First one is a savoury one,
Oh boy.
and it's the biggest jar as well.
Oh,
nice.
it's a big jar, boy.
Delicious. I will also be
Big
tasting
jar.
it.
For big boys.
So,
Well, if your reaction's bad, we know it's going to be bad though.
should I taste it first or should I taste it after?
Taste it after,
Okay.
because if you react badly, we know it's going to be bad. So then it throws it off.
It smells like stew actually.
You smell like stew.
Jason's jacket is blending in with the background, so it looks like he's just got a head
Oh wow! Yeah, I see that.
floating into.
Ooh.
Oh, am I having it first because you're near me?
Yep.
Daddy.
No. God, no, Matt, please.
What? What? How do you see that?
I fucking heard you go, Daddy.
Oh.
Do you want to sniff it?
Daddy.
Ugh. Oh, I recognise the smell.
Oh no.
Hold the spoon. Okay, don't say anything yet.
Is this awakening any new sensations in you, Ash?
Don't say anything yet.
Okay.
Okay, Jason, ready?
Right, where is it?
Do you want to sniff first?
Yes.
Sorry.
Where is it? Is that underneath?
Ah, okay, I think I know.
Oh.
I think I've got something.
Ah.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
In your mouth.
I think I know.
Oh, God.
Um,
Oh.
there we go.
Okay.
Am I
Ah.
guessing first since I went first?
Yeah, you can go first if you want. Wait, do you want to guess first or second, Jason? Oh, no, you guess first.
Wait, me?
Wait, no, because this is going to be.
I'm confused.
3, 2, 1, then you say your thing at the same time.
Oh, fair.
Okay.
Mm.
3, 2, 1.
Chicken. What the fuck?
Spaghetti bolognese.
I thought it was chicken. I think it's chicken.
Okay. Any idea for the colour?
Fucking.
Like a meaty colour, like a browny, ready meaty colour.
I was gonna go with brown, but I don't know. I'll go with like green. Fuck it.
Tell you what, that smelt nice, right? Tasted fucking horrible.
It tasted. Yeah, it took me a second.
It's like
I did gag for a minute.
it's like
I'm good.
I
was
I-
like, oh.
like when I smelled it, I was like, oh, this is something hot.
I
And I
like.
had it, and I was like, no, that's not hot.
It's going to be dirty. Have you revealed what the first one was? I'm going to reveal it now. That was potato and turkey roast.
Oh, it was turkey.
Yeah.
I knew.
I did-
I was
I
like.
did-
I
I
was
did-
like. There's some sort of chicken or turkey. I thought I'd just
I-
go with chicken because
I tasted
That was closer with the colour.
I tasted some potato in it.
Yeah, no,
Actually, yeah.
I didn't get the potato. I just just heard the more. I just some more chicken.
I think, yeah, Matt gets a point for the colour, and that's.
What green?
Oh, you said green?
Yeah, I said green. Jason said brown. So
I
Jason
said
gets a
brown,
point
yeah.
for the colour.
Red, so we didn't get a point.
Oh, brown
Oh.
E red.
Fucking.
It's more like just like straight up
Oh, fine. Ready brown. Dick.
Nah, it's too late. It's too late to
The next
apologize.
one is in a smaller jar.
What have I got in my hand, by the way? What is this? That's a spoon.
Why?
isn't it?
Yeah, that is your spoon. You must protect your spoon. Look after your
Can
spoon.
can
That is your
can
spoon, only your spoon.
can baby have Trinky
Okay, this next one.
to wash down?
I'm going now.
I need Trinky.
It doesn't have much of a smell. Actually.
You don't have much of a smell.
Next one. I will. Your drink is here. Do you want a drink?
Yeah, actually, because otherwise I might still have the aftertaste of the last one.
I will edit this video down so it's not as long. Yeah.
There we go.
I should do the same with the audio.
Just pass me the drink, okay, when you've finished introducing it, so I'll put it down.
I am adult. I'm sorry. I'm an adult.
You're wearing
I'm too
my-
far away, so I can't even do it anyway.
Yeah, and I.
So, do you want to lick off your spoon to
I'm
make sure it's not as...
I don't know if I do,
Uh.
but I'm going to have to.
Mm,
I should have got some
yeah.
plastic spoons.
Yeah.
cleaning
No.
cloths.
Yeah, I'm tasting that now. I know, yeah.
Yeah, they know what it is. It tastes there you go,
Oh.
Drink,
Oh.
so you don't get
Why?
it.
Oh, okay.
Just a lot more,
Got my big boy.
You're going to be in a
pants
small jar if I'm done with you.
it's a bit more gloopy.
on.
Oh,
Oh, lovely.
Smell like anything.
kill me.
Great.
I think it's my nose is still recovering from the cold. So whoa.
Smell like nothing.
I have not. It tastes
Yeah.
like nothing.
Oh God, is it right in front of me? Fucking hell.
Actually, right.
It tastes like nothing.
Okay, thank you, boys.
It's got to be some like vegetable or some shit, I think.
Oh God.
It literally tastes like nothing, Jason.
And I will now try a little bit, just for preservation.
Oh.
Did you get any flavour at
Oh
all?
God, that fucking aftertaste.
Did you get?
I have got a flavour.
I
It's not a
no-
very nice one.
I have no clue.
Ah, it's wrong. That's actually...
Oh.
It tastes like... water.
What does it taste like? Yeah, exactly. I just
Nice sly move there.
I tried. All right.
200 IQ play there.
Oh my nose! I just hit the mic. Right.
Okay, are you any ideas?
Fucking. I have no clue, but I'm gonna go. No.
I think it's vegetable related.
I did as well, but
I'll give, do you want another couple seconds to think about it?
do I want what?
Do you want another couple seconds to think about it? Do you want to try a bit more?
I do not want to
I
try.
don't wanna try
any
any
more
more.
of that.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go with like.
3, 2, 1.
Fuck. I can't.
It
I have one
is-
thing in mind, but I don't know.
I'm imagining that as sort of a grey mushy
Now
mess.
looking at what it is, it kind of does taste a bit like the vegetable it's supposed to be. It's a really bland version.
So it is a vegetable. Knew it. I'm gonna go with like leek, like leek,
Vegetable and meat.
of and meat. So there's two. Fuck it.
Vegetables.
Pork and
I
like
guess.
leek. I don't know.
Leek, so
Yeah, I don't know.
Just vegetable.
It's got meat in it as well.
It's got meat in it. He
Oh,
said that a second
fuck.
ago. So just guess a random meat.
Get random meat.
I just went with pork.
To
To be fair, that's pretty like
Yeah.
vague anyway.
Let's go with mince.
Okay. Any idea for
And-
the colours?
Fucking. Well, the thing is, aren't they going to be mostly the same color, or are they really all different?
They're all different.
Oh,
All different colours.
I'm going to go with
thinking-
green again,
I'm
since there's a vegetable. I'm going to just go with green again.
I'll go with red. Why not?
Okay. It was sweet potato.
Ah,
and
shit.
tender chicken. It does taste a bit like sweet potato. If you want to try a bit full later, have
No, I'm fine.
You sure? Are you sure you don't want to taste
You
something?
don't want to get on this action.
You sure?
Paul? It's pretty. It's pretty riveting.
And tender chicken.
And more
Uh,
chicken.
Well, no,
Fucking.
that first was turkey.
That's the first one.
Oh,
was
you're
chicken,
a
yeah.
fucking chicken.
And it was, and it's orange. It's bright orange.
Oh,
So I think I'll give Jason the point with red there.
Nice.
what the
So
fuck?
you've got points.
But not brownish. Oh my.
No.
But it's fucking completely
How
different
about you
colour.
fuck off, Matt? It's
Oh
game,
my
my
God.
rules. Fuck
All right. All right then.
off. I'm feeling.
You said the colour last time. You don't get it. You say a different colour. You get it.
I
All right, I'm just gonna.
No, because it wasn't the colour he said it was. Anyway, this one. I think
Red
is
is
gonna
a
be the
shade of
worst one.
brown.
I thought it was going to be the worst one, but then we had that last one, so I'm not particularly sure.
Oh, there was nothing on the spoon that time.
No, I'm not particularly sure, but from the name of it, it feels like it's going to be the worst one.
You're the
Oh,
worst
God, I've
one.
still got
You're the
fucking-
worst, just in general.
Want a bit you drink?
Yeah, can I have a bit more drink?
I've still got a taste on my tongue. Ugh.
Whoa. Okay. I'm just trying to literally get it all out of my mouth.
Jason, you want some meals?
What? Sorry.
Do you want some eels?
Nah, it's good, man.
Oh, man.
It's all
Okay.
good. Let's do it.
one.
We was
Alright,
kangs.
let's take off that one. Nice.
Quick, I'll search for the label and then I'll know. Even though I can't read it because I'm blind.
Oh my god! Hold on a second. Hold on.
Can Jason go first this time?
My blindfold
This
is all.
Fuck.
It might make good viewing on the video, but you'll have to let people know where it is because it doesn't. As an audio, taste testing on audio doesn't work very well. Yeah, cool. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Next one.
No.
That smells exactly like. What
So what you gotta do, right, Paul? What you gotta do is every time we eat something, you've got to do like wacky sound effects, like
No.
a splodge or something, like a.
I'm gonna say it this time.
Yes, please, Jesus.
Can I have a sniff, Jason?
Uh,
I think this might be a vegetable you don't like. It's got a vegetable you don't like.
oh.
Pardon me.
I feel
Oh.
like this might be the best one actually.
Excuse
It's
me.
like it's got the texture of like jelly pudding.
I'm not gonna fucking enjoy this.
Give me a teeny bit. Give me a little teeny bit. A little
Bitty.
teeny bit.
Bitty.
I don't think I'm gonna throw up. I don't think I will.
It's not horrible. It's not.
No, I know. That sounded great.
Oh my fucking god! Jesus Christ!
I'm glad I didn't go first.
Yeah.
I'm sure you want to go first so you can get that reaction. So it's not gonna be
Yeah.
Ah,
No, but now I know it's coming, so I can prepare.
Fuck that!
So.
Jason actually likes.
Right.
Oh, there it is.
It tastes exactly what it's supposed to be.
Right, I'm gonna guess immediately.
Oh, because you know what it. Wait.
Brussels sprouts, green.
Ah. Okay.
Fucking awful, revolting
Yeah,
shit.
no, that's actually quite nice.
No, it isn't. What are you talking
I like
about?
that one actually. I might have another
Oh
taste.
god, that
I
was
tried
Thing is, I don't like Brussels sprouts, but I didn't get that.
that made me rich. Oh
Yeah, it tastes like a crap version of what it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Exactly.
Well, Jason obviously gets a point, but because I genuinely had no clue, so I probably wouldn't even made a guess.
Do you want to have a smell of it? Just so you can sort of get
I mean, there's a possibility I could also be wrong,
Oh well,
But-
true, but
Give it a sniff.
but
Um,
I'm pretty sure that is Brussels sprouts. When I
Food.
right, fuck it. I'm gonna go with like broccoli. I don't know. Is there any other thing, or is it just vegetable?
There's one other thing. It's not a meat though.
Two things together. But
Okay, I'm gonna go with like broccoli and carrots or something like that. I'm gonna go if it was carrots and broccoli, orange and green. I'm gonna go brown. Fuck it, whatever.
It is cauliflower cheese.
Oh, it's so close.
cauliflower
Tastes
cheese.
Like cauliflower cheese. That's the thing.
Fuck.
Like, I think you still got some on your spoon. It's what?
Oh, remind me.
On your spoon, if you lick it off, like, you'll be able to
Me?
sort of-
Remind me to never have cauliflower cheese.
the smell reminded me of
Fucking awful.
Like, just give it a sniff again. It
Christmas
smells
turkey
like
with
cauliflower
stuffing.
cheese.
Christmas
Really?
turkey with stuff. That would be
What,
that'd be
sorry?
nice. I could do with that.
Yeah, I
don't
guess I
know.
smelled of cheese. To be fair, I'm not too familiar with cauliflower because I hardly have it.
You've still got
Fucking
some left in your
cauliflower
spoon,
cheese.
Jason.
Yeah, I definitely have the cheese
No, I
aftertaste.
fucking don't.
Oh, I thought you did. I remember seeing this before.
Ah.
I think I don't know if you agree with this, Paul. Make it even because it's 1 to 0. I think we should give Matt a point for that for the broccoli. Yeah,
Okay,
Broccoli's
you can
very
do.
similar to
What colour was it?
it was white.
Oh, it's
cauliflower
cauliflower. Duh.
cauliflower and cheese.
That was
Yeah.
That was surprisingly nice.
White.
I thought there was I thought it might have been broccoli.
And the final one, the one I hope is going to be the nicest one.
Didn't you say? Yeah.
Give me a sec. Readjusting my.
Come on, drying.
Goes into the
Was the
first thing,
aftertaste.
then the second thing.
Okay.
So first, it tastes like it tastes weird.
Okay,
then
so
it
it's two
tastes like
things. Cool.
that.
All of them have been two things so far, Jason.
Yeah, there's 2 things again. But this is a
Well,
dessert.
you
so
never
a
know.
lovely dessert.
Have a dessert.
Ooh.
A lovely, lovely dessert that's all right.
It's gonna be like.
Right.
No.
Thing.
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay.
My nose is still a
Got
bit
really
bunged.
focused on the flavours here, I think.
My nose is a bit bunged. So I'm
This
a
is
bit
gonna
honest.
need editing down a bit, I reckon.
I've had this before,
Move a little bit away from the mic.
but I don't know.
On the side. A bit more. You know? In your hand. It's alright, right?
Yeah, it wasn't horrible. It's probably the best of them.
It's a bit of a.
It does taste.
Tastes a bit grainy.
Yeah. If you want a bit more, let me know and I'll give you a second chance. This is the final one. It's 1-1, so
Right.
this is the winning point.
All right, yeah.
I'm
gonna have a
pretty
second try.
confident with myself in this.
Okay, I'll have a second try. Jason thinks he knows what it is, so I'll try
I'll
again.
let Matt try first, just so he can...
More.
Stop.
I want more.
Stop it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Let's let Jason go first.
right, so I reckon that is bananas and custard.
Okay.
I
and
got-
it's a yellow.
For some reason, I got like a fucking chocolate. So I'm gonna go. I think completely different from you,
Okay.
but I'm gonna guess like fucking.
Fucking
It's fucking.
baby food, man.
I think it's.
Fucking flavour.
I'm trying to guess the second thing though. I can't.
Cum and condom.
Just guess.
A banana and no, that's completely different. Chocolate and like strawberry or something. Fuck it. I have no clue.
Colour?
Well, I'm guessing chocolate. I'm gonna go with like brown. Thing is, it's gonna be a meme. I'm gonna say brownish red.
Okay.
Brownish
Oh,
red.
brown with chocolate.
Yeah, we'll go with brown.
Banana
Fuck!
and chocolate.
Oh! Oh shit!
So Matt wins.
Wait,
Oh!
what?
I got 2 points because I said chocolate and brown.
Yeah.
What colour did you say?
So Matt wins.
Oh, I said yellow because
Ah.
banana and
Here is
custard.
I won.
Sweeties.
Oh boy!
Give me the
Ah.
Yes.
Oh my god. Fuck.
We are the champions, my friend. Copyright. Ow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Do you want to see them now? Just so they're on the table here.
I don't want to see what I tasted.
Yeah, I don't want to see those ever again.
That's cool. This is the sweet potato chicken one. And like it's like really.
Can I have a single one of those beans?
I also want to try one as well, actually. That's alright. So Matt is the winner of the beans.
I did it, Mum. Meanwhile, Jason's dying in quotation marks.
Are you okay, Jason?
No,
What was your favourite out of those?
it's my favourite. My
Probably the end
favourite.
one.
My favourite was when I got to stop eating baby food.
The end one was the nicest because it was actually like sweet shit and not just like vegetable and meat.
Well, no, the one was cauliflower cheese.
Yeah,
I'd
I
say
know.
the nice one
but-
was the nicest one was the first one because it reminded me. I thought it was spaghetti
It
bolognese.
smells like stew. The first one
and
does.
and if it was warmer, it would have tasted really nice.
Yeah, I think if they were warm, they would have tasted fine.
Probably, but that's not the point of this.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That would defeat the purpose.
Eating nice food. That's not a fun video.
Oh, nice food challenge.
I'm gonna eat this nice warm home cooked meal. Oh, so hard. I really liked the cauliflower cheese, personally. The one that you gagged on.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't eat any of them again.
No,
but-
no.
No.
But out of the
never.
lot, I liked it more than I did the last one. I liked it more than the other two. The second one was just pointless. It tasted a bit like sweet potato, and that was it.
I couldn't determine it at all.
So let's end this. Let's end this segment on a horrifying note.
Go for it.
There are
G.
That was a bad note.
there are some people who have this have a fetish for living as like a baby and get
Oh no,
It's called DDLG, innit, boy?
get
I've seen
people
this.
to feed them baby food.
Mm-hmm.
So some people live off this shit and they gain sexual pleasure from eating shit like cauliflower cheese.
So I hope if you are watching this, you gain sexual pleasure.
Are they
from
not
it.
like? Do you not think they're like low key paedophiles?
Well,
do
no,
you not
because
get that sort of-
no, because I don't think so.
I feel like feeding them baby food is keeping them away from children.
I guess
if I'm
yeah, but
honest.
it's like they like
That's a
they're getting,
really
if they're getting sexual pleasure from
controversial
being a
statement,
baby.
fucking hell.
Do you not think? Like it's a little bit.
You know what? I'm
fucked.
staying out of this because
It's a little bit fucked.
Next segment, go.
This
Go.
could be
Just
a
saying.
problematic segment.
I'm just saying.
Go.
I'd say on that, it's not as weird as masturbating with a cheese grater.
Aha! It's time for Quinton's Quandaries. Aha!
I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Well, this especially for Matt this week actually,
Oh,
because
shit.
the last Quentin Connery's, I'm doing another one very similar
Okay.
to the last one. So anyone that's been listening and following will go, "Oh, that's like last time," but it's not. It has a different slant on it. Right, Quentin Connery's. Right, if you have something that you have for all of your life believed in, trusted in,
Yeah.
and that's exactly as it was, and for all the years of your life you've depended on it and believed in it and trusted it, and then one day you find out that that's absolute cocky bullshit and is not true, what do you do? Would you continue as you have been all your life? Or would you then stand back and say, no, actually, that's all bollocks, and I've been led up the garden path, and I'm going to change the way I look at that?
I think Matt's the best one to talk about this.
Well, like, so if you believe in something all your life and then you find out, like, I like something example like flat earthers.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, what? The Earth is round, and then they're either like, no,
Or they find evidence to
it's
believe
flat.
to prove that the
no,
Earth is round.
no, I don't believe them. It's a conspiracy.
I think if in terms of like religion or something like that, and I believed it my entire life, and I found solid evidence to prove it wasn't true, I feel like with the kind of person I am, I would fall away from it and sort of go my own way.
Even if it was like everyone you were involved with believed that and
Yeah.
carried on believing in that.
Yeah, I think so.
You would be like, nah, I've seen my ways.
So
No, because I've had similar situations with. It's not as exactly the same, but with like people, with a friend, for example, you find out everyone's friends with this person. Everyone was friends with this person. I was friends with this person. We were really good friends. I found out he did some horrid shit.
Yeah.
Like for sure, he did this horrid shit. So I had the option of ignoring it and being his friend still, or not and being shunned.
Yeah.
So I decided to
I
not
shun
be his
you.
friend.
That's cool. That's good.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
So because I just didn't want to associate with something like that.
yeah,
That's fair enough.
I have an actual answer that delves into human psychology.
Ooh.
So, see, there was
Calm down, Ryan.
on a separate note. Ryan doesn't talk about psychology.
No,
Yeah,
I
let's
did
talk
not
about-
hear me. I
He
went,
was snoring.
Oh, right, okay. Funny joke. Ha ha ha. Very funny, guys. So South Park did an episode on this recently. It's called
Okay.
Doubling Down,
Yeah.
and it was about it was taking, for example, Trump voters, right,
oh,
and them not real. This is just an example.
yeah.
But it's like them realizing that perhaps it wasn't the best idea. But they don't want to admit that because, I mean, who would want to admit that, they've been an idiot and they voted in the wrong person? So they instead double down on their beliefs and, and potentially what originally started off as a little mistake thing. Yeah, that is the mic, Matt. Don't
realise that's
wrap
what
it
I
around
Oh,
was
the
no,
mic.
There's
if you
like
put things
a
on the mic,
decoration.
if you put things on the mic, it'll make a noise.
I didn't
No,
realise that
oh.
bit was the mic there. I thought it was a bit further down. Never mind.
Right, but yeah,
Apologies.
so the whole point was like, if you
That's funny.
if you treat someone like shit in that instance, then they're more likely to double down on their beliefs and perhaps become even worse. And that's one way to look at it. The other way is that actual psychology tests have proved. They studied cults and everything, that if they believe in a certain thing, right, and undeniable evidence comes to prove that it's bullshit, then they will make up evidence to further believe it.
Yeah.
There was this case with the Doomsday Cult back in the 90s who had this date set for their apocalypse, and they were saying the world is going to end on this date. Absolutely, it's
Like
going
the
to Mayan
Mayan calendar sort of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
happened, yeah.
And then the date passed, and nothing happened. And for years, they've still maintained this belief that, they spared us, but it could happen at any moment now. We don't know when the apocalypse is coming.
Yeah.
So people will make up their own theories, I think.
Just so
in
they
that
don't have to be
instance.
wrong.
Yeah. There are a rare
Humans
few...
by nature do not like being wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. People don't like being proven wrong. And there are a rare few people, like Ashley, for example, who in this instance would turn around and
Which fair that
decide
wasn't
not
actually
to.
being wrong, to be fair.
Well, we had. I mean,
It
there's
was wrong about the person originally. There wasn't.
Yeah,
I
wrong
assumed
about
Oh,
the
I
person.
guess,
Yeah,
I guess that
yeah.
makes sense. Yeah, I was
There's
going to
a-
say, because you didn't do anything wrong, and you didn't, admit, I'm at fault.
I mean, the better question to ask is, I'm sure everyone in that instance would say,
it was wrong, yeah.
I'd disassociate with that person. But would you actually?
Yeah, well, this is the
If
point.
you
Yeah,
like
when it came
that
to
is
the
that
because
the
there were so
question.
many. Because everyone was friends with him. If you weren't friends with him anymore, you'd get shunned by everyone.
It's
Because
more of a
in their
question, I
eyes,
think,
you know,
about.
No one wants to be alone, and in that situation, you'd be made alone.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's more of a subject about peer pressure than anything else. You don't want to look like you're the odd one out. Usually,
Well, look at religion. That happens a lot. I mean, for example,
exactly.
when we
Make a
started
religion out of
discovering dinosaur bones, when they said that
Yeah,
the Earth is only
yeah.
7,000 years old, these bones are very old, and they said, well, they were put there to test our faith. This kind of,
Oh my God.
you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And
They make this
if
shit
we
up.
had an
I love
alien
Christians.
invasion, and the aliens came down and said, oh, no, this God thing, that's a load of
Gay, isn't he?
crap. This is, what would happen?
God's gay. I've had sex with him.
Yeah.
No, I was on about something else.
Oh my God. I'll tell in a
But
second.
what would that do to
Continue.
religion if
Yeah.
they suddenly found out there was no evolution was how we got here, and there was no creation theory? It was
Yeah.
crap.
I
What
mean,
would happen?
Kool-Aid.
I was brought up to be Christian. I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
I stopped when I was about 13 because I was like, I just don't fucking
You're an
believe
edgy
in it at all.
atheist
Like,
teenager.
I've seen shit
God isn't
that would
real.
probably make me believe in it.
Life happened, and you
Like-
went, hang on, that's shit.
That's wait a minute. This is a lie. No, it's just because like I've seen shit that was like, oh, it's God, but like none of it's ever happened to me
Yeah.
to prove to me that
What do you
it's
mean, like,
there.
you've seen shit?
Well, like
example?
you know, have you ever seen videos of like people fucking freaking out over like the Holy Spirit and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that like firsthand.
Yeah.
So and that's been I was a bit freaked out by it, and I was like, well, maybe it is true then, because all these people, it's like a million people, because I went to this Christian camp thing.
Sick.
I mainly went because there's a bunch of friends I have who
I was going to say, I mainly went because there's some hot ass
because some
bitches.
pussy, but no, literally it's just a bunch of friends, and I wanted to hang out with them. And I was like, well, none of this shit's
Was,
ever happened to
the
me,
creator
and
of
I've
the
never
famous
heard
mod.
anything at all. Just like this, go Matthew, use the force.
But it
So,
is,
like-
I think you used a word there, force. There's no question that there is an energy we can't explain.
Oh yeah,
No question. And I think religion's good if someone can focus their life on something
It's
that
Higgs
gives
boson,
them a
isn't it?
positive outcome, but
yeah.
not to the point where they think that that is how I got here
Mm.
by the
It-
creation of some great
I
Yeah.
being.
choose to
They-
believe in the Great Chapel of OPM and that heaven is actually just a giant half pipe.
This is like tangented quite a bit from the initial thing, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good
absolutely.
conversation.
I feel like religion has, and I mean it's just human nature, but I feel like it relies too much on trying to explain things that we don't currently have an explanation for,
I mean,
Absolutely.
'cause
as
the
opposed
big
to
po-
being a good guideline to
Yeah.
follow.
I think the
your
big point
life
is
by.
Jesus was a real guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus
no
was
question.
a real
existed.
person.
Yeah, he's just a
But
really
it's just the
rad
question
lad.
of was he actually the son of God? Did he
Yeah.
actually do all these miracles? Because what the,
Well,
the
I
first
can
ever the
explain
first
some
ever
of those.
the first ever Bible was written wasn't written like 500 years after he died.
Yeah, 300 years was the first writings
Yeah.
in the Bible.
So
Paul-
it's
Paul's
quite-
gonna
it's
explain-
It's hard to
Well,
say.
Paul's going to explain
here's
some
a-
of
here's
these.
a theory,
Jesus was a
right.
fraud. Bible theory.
No. When Jesus was around, there were hundreds of prophets.
Mm.
It wasn't just there was
Yeah,
loads
yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
And
As seen in Monty
That's-
Python's
That's
Life of Brian.
exactly how it was. People preaching in market squares,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And the thing with Jesus is that
He was a very good magician.
he was very good at what he did. He was very good at empathy. He was very good at getting across and
He was
understanding.
real
of
good at
people.
close-up card magic.
But if you look at something
hand.
like the changing water into wine, for example, he went and attended a wedding. He was already well known by then as being a miracle worker. He attended a wedding of people who were quite poor. They didn't have enough money for wine, so they had vats of water and juices.
He's put red food colouring in.
So what he did, being known, he went to the local wine merchant and said, "Look, we're having a wedding. Is it possible we can have some wine? You know, can you?" So
Yeah,
the wine
yeah.
merchant said, "Yeah, sure, Jesus, you can have some
Sure,
wine."
Jesus, you're a bro.
So the wine that they were then ending up drinking from the water, so he changed the water that they were
Yeah,
drinking
yeah.
into wine, but
So-
not by the glass, by his own hand.
No. So what you're saying, it wasn't like he literally.
He was just like-
changed the
He
drink.
was just ludicrously charismatic.
It-
He
it
didn't
was-
like
it was-
in
touch
time,
the water,
that's-
and then
yeah.
it's like whoa.
What you're saying
Like they
is,
say.
it was
He turned
literally
the water
Jesus in that one
into
episode of
yeah.
South Park where he's like, "I'm going to change this fish into loads of fish." Okay, just turn around. Just
just turn around. Just don't
turn
look. Just don't.
okay, turn back again.
Yeah.
And there's the
I
whole
feel-
thing.
So you know the story of him turning one fish into loads of fish.
Yeah.
I feel like
There's bread as well.
that just comes from the same place as teach a man to fish he can eat for his whole life. you know?
Exactly, yeah.
There's also the fact of
You
that
know what? Give him, build a man a fire,
Self-healing.
he'll be warm for a day.
Self-healing. When he
Set a man on fire,
lays
he'll be
his
warm for his
hands
whole
off,
life.
if you believe enough, you
For
can
the rest
heal
of it.
yourself. We can prove that.
For the
He lives
rest of
whole
his
life.
What was I say? There's a whole thing in the Old Testament where like God caused a great flood and it
Fucking
flooded
God
the
was a
entire.
cunt in the Old
God
Oh,
was
oh,
a
I know he
dick,
was. It's
yeah.
great, and he like flooded the entire world. When really, it probably they just
He fled to Colorado, and that
the
was
people
it.
who wrote that probably didn't know about the entire world
No.
at all. They
Not
just
at
know
all.
about their section of where they lived.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
their entire world probably was flooded, but it probably wasn't by God.
I like the
It probably was flooded.
I like the idea.
It was
of
just
this
like
great
Peterborough got
flood.
flooded. And that was
Yeah.
It
it.
was just like a single pothole.
Oh!
like Peter.
That's
We're
what
gonna
happens when
die.
you live below sea level.
we
you
must
cunt.
build the ark.
So, like, their entire world was probably flooded, yeah, but it's just because
Which
they
makes a lot
don't
more
know
sense
about
for the whole
rest.
two of every
And
kind
that-
of animal.
Yeah.
thing.
I suddenly have this. I have this epiphany, right? If you took a magician, right, a modern day magician, like say you took Penn and Teller, you
Yeah.
brought them back to like Roman age, would they be heralded
But
as
when you
like
think
actual
about it,
messiahs?
when you think about
you know,
it,
by
Penn
doing
does-
magic tricks.
Penn does look a bit like the stereotypical depiction of Jesus.
Like he comes in,
my
he's
Jesus.
like, "Here, hold this card. Is this your card?" He pulls it from out the behind their ear. and
Diablo!
like, oh my god! it's the work of God.
Oh!
That'd probably the work of the devil.
They do
Yeah.
like the magic bullet trick.
But the really interesting thing is that, like something that Matt said, is that if you believe in something, you've heard something, and someone's told you something. If you look at the fact that the Bible was written, or the writings were made about 300 years after Christ
Yeah.
died, if something happens in America this afternoon, it's quite possible when we read it in the newspaper tomorrow, even with all the technology we've got and all the
will
social
still be
media,
changed
the
slightly.
story
Fake
would have
news.
changed a little bit
Yeah.
from the original. Now everyone puts their slant on.
Yeah,
if I
that's-
tell you
that's because-
Oh, I've got this big,
horrendous
the big
story.
example of that is the one with me in secondary school, you know?
Oh, is that when
Yeah,
you made
yeah.
Oh,
but
the-
I've told
the
the story,
cancer
but it's told the
patient
story joke, but the
joke.
joke about the cancer patient I made.
No.
And it got spread and changed each time it got spread.
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
It really was
Really did.
twisted.
Yeah, and it's the same thing here, but this is
Everyone
over
adds their
300
little-
years as opposed to...
Everyone adds their little bit on it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Oh, he got us some wine. Oh, you know, he bought us some wine. Oh, he got some wine for free. Oh, you know, he got 8 barrels of wine for free.
Yeah.
Oh, he turned water into wine.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
he took the
escalates
wine,
and
he
escalates.
sloshed it on the woman, then fucked her in front of
Hell yeah.
several men.
Jesus.
I wonder how much pussy
And then he
Jesus
came
got.
wine.
But it's
Oh, he
it's very
probably got
easy.
loads of pussy.
It's very easy to see how
Yeah.
they would have exaggerated perhaps stories, and they got more and
Yeah.
more exaggerated. So he became synonymous with miracle working.
Anonymous. He started
There's
wearing a
also
mask
how, like-
posting on the internet.
There's also how, like, Mary was a virgin. She probably fucking cheated and just didn't want to tell him.
There's another
Yeah.
thing. Now, the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail was
It's a good movie.
Mary Magdalene because
It's a good movie.
she was holding Christ's baby.
Wasn't Mary Magdalene a prostitute?
No. Well, that's what she was called
I think
by
that's
the
a different
Romans.
Mary, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mary Magdalene was the Holy Grail because the Holy Grail was described as holding the blood of Christ. Holding the blood of Christ was
That's the mother.
within her womb.
Yeah.
She was carrying the blood of Christ within her. So she is the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
So what?
If you drink her,
That's
you'll
my
get
theory, anyway.
By the way, guys, this bush is on fire. Must be fucking God, right?
I
I never understood that.
do you-
This
do you-
bush is on fire!
Right. I bet you, right? I bet you.
Some fucking teenager
Uh,
set it on fire.
No, the fucking Moses, right?
Yeah.
Moses is in the top of the mountain. He's lightheaded anyway, and then that bush was set on fire randomly, maybe from like some storm or something.
Lightning while being dry.
And it was like weed, or it was some substance that was actually hallucinogenic, right? So he's lightheaded. He's then suddenly high because this bush is on fire, and then he hallucinates that the bush is talking to him, and that's how he thinks. Oh yeah, it's the bush. The bush is God, and he's talking to me.
They were taking a lot more drugs in those days. Fun enough, in Rome,
in Rome, they fucked boys.
no, there was the oracle in Rome.
In Greek, they made
in a
in
place-
Greece they made love
In a place called
to
Delph.
boys.
There was an underground chamber where people gathered
Stop it.
to hear this woman, who was the oracle,
Yeah, I know the oracle.
speaking.
Yeah.
And they've since discovered that there was a release of gases from the natural gases, which caused her to hallucinate. So she was down there hallucinating on these gases and giving. So
That's amazing. That's amazing. But doesn't that mean that like
half of
all
what we've
of
grown
the-
up on is all about people on drugs.
Yeah,
and
people
out of
tripping
their,
out.
out of
But
their
does that
faces.
mean everyone else who came to like see her
would also
would
get
also
a-
trip out?
go
Yeah.
back at- yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So yeah.
Fucking great.
Oh my god.
Well, that was a good quandary.
It sure was a
very good
tangent.
quandary.
Right.
Brought a
Thank
pretty
you for your
good,
quandary.
That's
Uh-huh.
good.
no discussion on.
Right.
Let's roll it all up.
That guy is crazy.
Nico.
No.
Quibble.
What we did
Do the Quibble Cup intro.
Oh, how did I do it? I forgot the intro. I used to do it all the time.
Let's do this.
So guys, did you hear this this tragic story
No.
of this young child
Wow.
who was diagnosed with eye cancer?
Oh yeah.
He is
Sorry.
diagnosed with a tumour on his eye.
Without context, Ashley, you're a horrible person.
Just wait for the story to finish, mate.
So he's diagnosed with a tumour
I'm
in his
sorry
eye.
for laughing, but
so
it's
he,
just-
he was, they need to do surgery to remove the eye.
I
So
see.
he'd go blind. You're a dick.
You go blind and we go blind one eye. Yeah.
He'd go blind in one eye, and
sucks.
there was a chance that he might have gone blind in the other one. But before he went blind, he wanted to see his favorite artist one last time. His favorite artist was Drake, the rapper.
No wonder he got cancer.
So Ash, do you want to give a quick explanation of who Drake is, the rapper?
Drake is a rapper who is he's got very thick eyebrows and he's well known for rapping songs about. He sung Hotline Bling, but he's also well known for doing songs about how much money and how much swag he's got, and also about how he wants to
He
fucking kill
flexes.
himself.
Whoa. Okay.
He's like a really emo rapper. He's like, oh, I've got so many money and bitches, but I'm really lonely. You know? That's basically his style of rapping. Or like, oh man,
Isn't that
I've got
just-
so much money, I do so much cocaine because I'm dead inside.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah.
Isn't that
That's
what
a-
happens?
So
Drake.
so that's the kind of guy that this kid
That's
wanted
Drake.
to see. And Make-A-Wish was like, don't worry, we'll make it happen. Drake will come see you. The day of the thing happens, and this white guy comes through the door, and they're like, bro, who the fuck is
What the
that?
fuck? That's not Drake.
And the kid starts crying.
The kid starts crying.
Oh god.
The kid starts crying.
Why are you
know,
laughing?
He's
at
like,
this?
this is really sad. This is really disappointing. Who is this?
This
And
ain't
he's
Drake.
Like, he's like,
It was Drake Bell
he-
from Drake and Josh.
yeah. He was like, well, it is Drake.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they booked Drake from Drake and Josh instead of
no.
Well, no, 'cause,
Drake the rapper.
Here's the fun fact: in Drake and Josh, the guy who plays Drake's real name is Josh, and the guy who plays Josh's real name is Drake.
Oh,
Isn't that just fucking confusing?
nice.
Yeah.
Why?
So that was that. And that was pretty sad. A few days later, he has his operation. The doctors took the wrong eye out,
And then he died.
and then the tumor spread to his brain, and he died.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So
So not only did we have
really,
to see Drake fucking Bell instead of Drake the rapper, the doctors took the wrong fucking eye out.
Can't help but laugh. That's so horrible.
That's why I
though.
laughed. 'Cause
Now-
it's just ridiculous.
now time to pull the rug out from under you. That's fake.
Is it?
You're
Oh, thank
fake.
God.
Yeah. So that
Thank
was done by a
Christ.
parody site called Not This that makes fun of a news site called Now This.
Thank God.
It's a
Thank-
tabloid
Thank
site.
God that's fake.
I remember seeing it, and there was
it's
no
too
indication
real.
it was fake anywhere. And
Yeah.
that's what got
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
So, what was the story of the kid crying meeting Drake Bell?
I think that was just like recorded for it.
Oh, okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Oh, so they put some true stories together into
Yeah.
a fake story.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
clever
that
girl.
didn't actually happen. Kid didn't die of cancer.
Good.
Thankfully, there was no idiocy on behalf of the medical system. There's enough of that already. So my question is, right, to come from this, have you ever been duped so hard like that?
That you died
Where-
of cancer.
Yeah. Like you've heard something, you've been like, that can't be true, and then it turns out that it's not true, and you're
My
like, oh,
friend
thank
told
God.
me he had a Rayquaza once, and I was like, no, you don't.
My one was
Literally in primary school.
was it the creator of the clay
No.
soldiers
Different
mod?
What was
person,
it?
different
What,
person.
what was it?
I'll
Was
tell you who
it
it's
top
after.
secret
Tell you who's
FBI
after,
agent
'cause you
Michael?
know him. But no, is it?
Do I know him?
Yeah, you do.
Can you give me a hint of who it is?
His first name was Sam.
Oh, with an N. Oh.
Sam. S-A-M.
Oh, like with an N at the second name.
Second name is H.
Ooh.
You know him. I'll
Oh
tell
yeah,
you
yeah,
after.
yeah.
Okay.
I know what you mean.
But yeah, no.
The ex Katie.
Yeah. Wow. Make it specific.
Well, I don't give
Anyway.
a fuck. I don't like him.
Fair-
He's right.
Fair enough.
Never be able to work that one out.
No, never know. Anyway,
Might have
Sam
to do a bit
Horace.
of work
I used to be
here.
friends with him, and
Oh.
like we were both quite into Pokemon. But he'd fucking all the time be like, "Oh, I actually got this really rare, like shiny Rayquaza."
I
I'm
actually
like,
got
"No,
ice-
you didn't." No, you didn't. I was like, yeah, I did.
I actually got
Yeah, I
this
did.
really rare Rayquaza yesterday.
Actually, you know,
I don't
got this
care,
shiny
honestly.
new.
No, I know. It was
No,
just a stupid example. I couldn't
No,
think of anything
no,
else
not
to
about
do.
yours. I mean, I don't like him.
Oh, fair enough.
He's a right prick.
Okay, what about you, Ash?
Uh,
Have you ever been rused before?
I can think of one example. I'm trying to think of another one, but the one I've got is I remember, you know, Jay-Z the rapper.
Yeah.
He plays video games online.
Oh,
He
nice.
streams and stuff.
Sweet.
And Nerdcube said on Twitter, "Oh, I've got Jay-Z for a video." And they did the video. He came to it, and it was actually just some Make-A-Wish kid called Jay.
Oh. Oh,
That's a pretty good ruse.
that's pretty
And
good.
then they played a game where they had to like kill each other, and I remember one line, and it was
Oh, I
great.
remember this video actually.
He kills Nerdcube kills Jay, and he goes, "I did what cancer couldn't."
Fucking great. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think of a better example. Were you ever rused whilst you were?
Oh,
I'm trying to think of a better example.
His ex-girlfriend told her he loved him.
Uh,
Big ruse.
I mean,
That's
my
a pretty
best
good
example
ruse.
is probably that one I told in the very first thing, my dream, where
Oh,
I
yeah.
like where I like lived for like 3 months.
I was there
and
for
then,
that, wasn't it?
and then I was told like,
You've told me
whatever.
about
No,
it.
you
You've told
weren't.
me about it.
I think I've already told the story on the podcast about that guy who did live like a whole life after
You
he got
have, yeah.
blacked out, and
Yeah.
then he's like he just noticed this lamp.
The big
There was
dupe, I
he
think.
thought there was something wrong with it, and then like the whole world just
Okay,
fell apart.
It wasn't a dupe by design, but it was a dupe on Reddit. This guy was talking about how he had this safe at the bottom of his house, and how he was trying to open it, and he couldn't open it, and it was going on for years and years and years and years, and eventually he moved out of the house, and everyone was really excited to find out what was in the house. So another Redditor actually moved into that house,
Oh.
and they said, "Oh, I'm going to break into this safe," you know, and they opened the safe, and there was fucking nothing in it.
What a dick. That's funny though.
It was a big dupe.
That's a pretty big dupe.
I
Got
had
me.
one actually,
Oh, did you?
but I can't talk about it.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a shame. Is it going
Mystery.
to be
I was-
loads of ooh?
It was. There would be too many. Ooh.
So let's leave that for now. Then we'll talk about this later.
Ooh.
There was a good ruse though. A bloke in America sold his farm, and he sold his farm and his land and all the outbuildings. And someone bought it, and they went to the barn, and the barn was actually welded. The doors were welded to the frame. So he got some guys in, and they de-welded it or cut it out or whatever, and he had £35 million worth of cars covered in. There's a brilliant picture of it. All these cars covered in dust that this farmer just left in there and sold in the barn. £35 million worth of cars.
It's amazing.
Christ.
It's on the
Whoa.
internet. Have a look at it. It's really
Another
good.
one was, oh fuck, what was it? There was a con man, and obviously con men live off duping.
Yeah.
But what was it? He while it was being built, he a lot of people didn't like the Eiffel Tower. While it was being built, they thought it was not going to be an eyesore and disgusting.
Oh.
So he sold. He went around selling the rights to the Eiffel Tower to break it down for scrap metal, even though it wasn't his. He was just a guy.
He sold London
I think he sold.
Bridge.
Yeah,
he sold
I
London
think he
Bridge.
sold the Eiffel Tower about 50 times. If I
He
remember
sold
rightly.
them a few times. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. But he sold the London
pretty
Bridge.
He also
good.
to the
sold.
Americans.
He also
Yeah.
sold the Seattle Bridge as well.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How the hell did he?
Very clever man.
What a
I mean,
madman.
if you've got enough,
There was a movie he
confidence-
made about him, I believe. I can't remember
Yeah,
what it's
there
called
is
though.
a-
Yeah, yeah. If you
If
got
I can
enough
find out what it's called, I'll
confidence,
put it flashed on
then
screen. now.
you can do basically anything.
Well, no, they always say if you ever wanted to steal something, go into a shop wearing like a
Real good advice. Here.
go into a shop wearing like a polo shirt and like a high vis vest with a clipboard. Walk in, pick up a TV, and just leave. People do it all the time in America, and they don't get caught because they just look like they're supposed to be there
There's
doing
a
what they're
brilliant
doing.
brilliant
Yeah.
one in London where they had a car park, a special car park, and it was quite expensive. And the guy would meet you at the outside, take your keys, and park it for you, give you a
Oh,
ticket.
nicked you.
like a
Yeah.
A
valet.
load of people coming back after work with their
Where's
tickets.
my
A bloke
car?
going, what? This isn't one of our tickets, you know, sort of thing. They'd lost their cars. They had about
Rip.
five cars in one day. And one guy had his bloody sat nav in the thing with his home address in
Oh,
it, saying
no.
home. So they nicked the car because they had the keys.
They
got
went
his sat
home.
nav, went to his house,
Fucking
knowing he
robbed
was
him.
at work, and emptied his house.
Oh my god.
Damn, son.
See that's why you shouldn't be lazy enough to just let someone else park your car.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just park your own car.
Funny enough,
Valeting
when
is
I
a-
was a kid, I bought my brand new bike, and I was with my mates, and everyone wanted to go on it. And I said, no one can ever go on it. Brand new bike, and we'd all gone for a cycle ride. And we were in our little village, and this guy came running out of a telephone box, dressed in a morning suit, like a wedding, with his top hat and everything.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, sorry lads, look, if I give you a £5, can I borrow your bike? 'Cause I've got to get to wherever, and I'll bring it back. You wait here, and I've got to." And I went, "Yeah, sure." And he got on my bike and rode off. And my
And
mate
you
turned
never
around to me
saw
and
it
said-
again.
But my mate said to me, "Do you realise you might never see your bike again?" I went, "Shit." Didn't think of it. So I said, "Can I borrow your bike?" So I got on his bike to try and follow the bloke.
Yeah.
And I cycled like mad. And then I suddenly saw the bloke on the other side of the road going the other way, coming, obviously bringing the bike back to me.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh shit, if he gets there and I'm not there, he'll think maybe it's Nick's bike and he'll take it anyway. So I thought, fuck. So I turned around, started cycling like mad. And as I did it, I was just watching him, not the traffic. And some guy comes out of a side road and I'm going to go straight to him. So I steer, go up this hill this bank by a pub, went flying over the fence. With my bike and me landing in the
Dukes of
pub
Hazzard
garden
shit.
with all these people drinking their beers and that. They go, "Oh, you all right, mate?" And I said, "I've got to go get my bike." So then I picked myself up, back through
Like,
the
you
hedge.
got your bike. What you crazy lad?
Yeah.
I tell you
Did
what,
get your bike
this,
back in the end?
tell you what,
I
this
did. He was when I got back. He was standing outside the
Oh, so
telephone
he actually
box.
was trying to give you
He-
your bike back.
He was waiting there for me to
Yeah.
come back. So I thought,
I'll tell you
"Fuck
what,
that."
right? This story is made so much better by the fact that it's young, it's little Paul,
Yes.
and you've got a voice changer on, so you sound like little Paul. You're like, I've got to go.
I've gotta
I've got
I think that is the. I think that's the end of this segment then.
That's
pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, let's end the segment. And that, unfortunately, is the end of the show. Oh.
Yay!
It was a good show, actually. I quite enjoyed it. What do you guys think?
I thought that was a pretty good show. Yeah.
Fuck you, Ashley.
Nice return to form. I
Yeah.
think.
Fuck
Yes.
you.
Why are
We're
you fucking
gonna-
me?
Because we had to eat baby food.
Yeah, you did. You got some nice beans.
What are you
out of
gonna
it.
do? Cry about
To be
it?
fair, I do love these beans, so it's kind
They're
of
very good beans. Anyway,
Magic
Uh,
beans.
let's do our big outro. Hi, I'm Ashley. You can find me on the YouTube channel LON3Enigma, Lone Enigma. Also on Twitter at LON3Enigma. I do things. I'm uploading a video. I'm uploading the baby food video.
The bean video.
Bean boozled or another time.
I'm not fucking eating bean boozled. You cannot make me do that.
Yes, I can.
You actually can't.
I can.
You actually can't.
Full on
Ash.
can.
You really can't.
See what I'll do, right? I'll feed him bean as well. I'll feed you normal beans, and you won't know if they're bean boozled or not.
What the fuck? Still fucks me over more. I have
Yeah.
to like eat bogies.
It's okay. You
No.
get sour beans at the end of it.
Shut up. No. It's tempting
It'll all
now.
be worth it in the end.
It'll be
Yeah.
worth it.
Also, the new tripod channel's going to be starting up soon as well.
Yes.
Also, if you're Peterborough way, be sure to check out my Facebook Live post, a Facebook Live event for me shaving all my hair and my beard off. Donate some money.
It's gonna be fun.
You know, there might be a venue at some point. I'll update the page.
He's gonna look like a thumb.
An egg. But yeah, thanks.
He will.
Everyone,
He's gonna
donate
look
money if you
like
can.
a
I'll put a link in the
thumb.
description. See you later. Jason.
Hello, my name is Jason Gould. You can find me at the YouTube channel Jason Gould, otherwise known as WizKing27. On there, I usually post random shit that no one really cares about. But if you want to watch me play games, then you can go over to Vault Entertainment. May not be around for too much longer. 12 Vault Archives also may not be around for too much longer. If you want to watch me stream, you can go over to twitch.tv/editor, where I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Maybe on Saturdays and Sundays, but that'll be on YouTube. So forget about that.
Why do you stream on YouTube on Saturdays and Sundays?
Because Twitch really hates Leisure Suit Larry, Magna Cum Laude. Because it's an adult game.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they do not like adult games.
Can't play
Ban-
Yandere Sim.
No boobies or willies on this platform. We're a willy-free zone
Matt,
here on
Hi,
Twitch.
I'm Matt, and you can find me outside your window right now.
what about your new YouTube channel?
Yeah,
On a
well,
YouTube channel. Oh, that you're making me start. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be called, or it probably just Kevin.
It'll just be
Please.
Kevin. It'll just be your Kevin YouTube channel.
Search up Kevin YouTube channel on YouTube. I'll probably be there doing something and playing the game because I make me play games.
Paul.
That'll be funny.
Yes, well, you can find me hiding under the table.
You can find
And
me
you can,
fucking your wife right now.
Yes.
Under the table.
And you can follow me, but you might not like what you find.
That was a tripod. Remember, call your mother. She misses you.
Call your mother, she's dead.
tripod, 3 pints and and a sitting here doing nothing but it's a tripod, 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 tripod.
I'd just like to make a formal announcement that Jason watches Citrus and
Bruh.
we'll shame him for it.
Bruh, why you got to rat a bro
shame him
out?
for it. Shame.
Why you got to
Shame,
rat a
shame.
bro
You
out?
also watched
Shame.
Eromanga Sensei.
He did.
Look, that's just shit, and I know it's shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Shame.
He also watches gay furry
Shame on
porn.
you.
fucking now you were not supposed to talk about that.
Gay furry porn.